Hey guys, I just want to do another video on, well not another, but a video on, why cutting is bad to me. Like, basically, reasons why cutting is bad. And, okay, before y'all start bashing me, I am an avid cutter, well used to be, up until probably from 2000, late 2009 all the way to 2011. So that's maybe 2 years. And I battled with cutting for a long time, well, for that long, and it was still hard to me. It was like an addiction. It was hard. Okay, everyone can agree that cutting is bad, but one thing I realized, when you're doing it, you just do not give a shit, and you just don't care. You don't care what anyone thinks. You don't care if anyone sees it. Well, that was me. But at the same time, you care. You're just scared to admit it. And when I would cut, like the first time I ever cut, I cut like the little like where it looks like a cat scratched you all over my arm. It looked like a cat fucked up my arm. Okay, well basically I did that, and this one kid that sat next to me in my world history class, in my freshman world history class, sat there and said, "Wrap me your arm," and my stupid ass was like, "Oh, a cat did it," with a casual face, all happy. Cat did it. A fucking cat did it. And now that I think about it, I was fucking stupid. And I'm like, and of course she didn't believe me at all. She didn't believe shit that was coming out of my mouth. Okay, after that, the cutting started to get worse because I did it more often, and I would always, like, that's when my jacket wearing started. I would wear jackets all the time. Heat, snow, any time of the year, I didn't give a shit. I was going to wear a jacket and hide my cuts. Because the one set of people I didn't not want to see it was my family. Because I didn't want to, like, want them to see it and them start, like, getting in my business. But with that, they also my sanity when they did find it. And then they also have this regret, like, why didn't you tell me? Why can you let me help? And I'm like, I didn't want help, basically. And now that I look back, I wanted help, and I was secretly calling for it, but didn't want anyone to actually do it. Which, I don't know if that makes sense. It's just, I was scared for help, you know? With all the stuff that's happened and the stuff that led up to me cutting, you know, that was my way of self-medicating, basically. And I didn't want anyone's help. I didn't want anyone to find out, but at the same time, subconsciously, I was asking for help. And what really pissed me off about that is, even though I was doing it myself, and, you know, I kind of deserved it, what I was doing myself, in my opinion, I deserved it, because I was stupid, and so was some other people in my family. But that's beyond the point. Sorry guys, I done fucking lost my train of thought, and I was on a roll too. But basically, your parents or your family members get a sense of regret, like, why didn't you let me help? Why didn't you, ask me for help? And, like I said, I didn't want help secretly, but at the same time I did. Subconsciously. I think there's a lot of stuff we do that we don't realize that we're doing it, and what it's doing to other people. And I think that's what we need to realize, that cutting can really damage your life and someone else's life. And there's so many other, what are those called? I don't know, I forgot the word, but those things that you do to, coping. There's so many coping skills that are negative and can affect everyone around you, not just you. And that's what you gotta realize. You gotta realize that that's gonna affect other people around you, not just you. And I didn't realize that then. And, oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna say, I'm sorry. But anyways, and I didn't realize, like, I was hurting others, and, especially when all that went down, and all this, it all started to come out all at once, it could have been prevented if, someone would have just helped me. Or if I would have asked for help, I wish I could go back and ask for help. Or get someone to help me. But, oh, shit, I don't forgot what I was going to say again. Shit. I'm sorry. Sorry for the cussing, too. But, basically cutting was bad for me. That was something I would never do again. And, you know, I would show you, my cuts, but this camera sucks. It's a webcam. And I have an armful of 25 cuts that were pretty deep. And I, like, right now, I'm trying to advocate that cutting is bad. I look at these cuts every day and see the pain that I cause myself and my family. Because if I wouldn't have done that, there was a lot of stress that I could have avoided. And a lot less, you know, heartache on me that I could have avoided. But I was stupid and I didn't. And I'm hoping that people out there they'll realize that cutting is not the answer. Cutting just is bad. Cutting does nothing. All it does is relieve your pain temporarily. It doesn't help it long term. Trust me, guys. I know. But now I've found many different coping skills to help me. And guys, if you just listen and kind of take this advice, then I guarantee you, if you see what you want, what you really want, and that you want the help, then you will get that help. If you just set your mind to it and, you know, take that first step and stop cutting. Because I wish I would have stopped cutting a long time ago and not messed up my body like I did. And guys, I just, you know, I just wish there was kids out there that would listen to me when I try to like tell them this, because I have friends at school that will do this. I mean, come up to me and show me their cuts, and I'm like, that's bad. And they're like, you can't talk. And I'm like, that hurts my feelings. I know, I learn from my mistakes, and I think you need to learn before you make the mistakes. And I'm not preaching to anyone because I don't know anyone out there. But if you're watching this video, message me if you need help. I'm always here for anyone. You know, if you need help, I'm here. I promise. You know, I'll always be the best friend to anyone. I don't bullshit around. I get to the point of what I gotta say. And basically, I'm the truest friend you're ever gonna have. If you know, you befriend me. You know, I'm not scared to speak the truth, and I'm not scared to share my stories and stuff. But I'm going to end this video before it gets too long, and I'm sorry if this video was everywhere, but you guys, be safe and don't cut, because cutting is bad. I promise, cutting is bad. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.